Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, massive discounts are here for the Tesla Cybertruck. Now, if you stack it correctly, which I'm going to show you in just a little bit, you can get potentially up to $18,000 off. There are some crazy deals now stacked with inventory discounts, referral code discounts, and much more. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and ask me a question if you got a quick one. And today's live stream is partnered with and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data and privacy, but more on that later. And so we've got some big discounts for the Tesla Cybertruck. Now with a Cybertruck's 2024 and 2024 Foundation Series trucks. So I guess these are new, but then also like a year old at this point. And so kind of take it for whatever it's worth. And if you're looking for a deal, this might be a great deal, especially if you're like two types of buyers. And really those buyers are, I guess, like cash and maybe finance, definitely not leasing, but we'll talk about it in a little bit. Tesla is now offering new Cybertruck inventory discounts in the US up to $10,550 off. This is up from $6,000 from before. Non-foundation up to $10,500 and foundation series up to $10,000 off. Actually, we found a couple foundation series Cyber Beasts that were almost $12,000 off. But here's how you can do a massive loophole if you're looking to stack it with the $7,500 federal tax credit, because these are 2024 vehicles, they don't qualify for the tax credit normally through cash or even financing. The only way to do this is you have to do a lease loophole. So yes, you do have to lease the vehicle. But what's cool with this is that you can do this on a Cyber Beast actually. And so if you combine this with the $7,500 federal tax credit, a Cyber Beast could be an adjusted price of close to around $82,000 to $83,000, which is about the same price as a brand new all-wheel drive MSRP Cybertruck. So if you're looking for maximum value, this could be a great loophole for you. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. And so here is how it works. The first one is you got to find one that you can actually lease in Cybertruck or even all-wheel drive or even Cyber Beast. And yes, this does bring the price of the all-wheel drive ones even lower. Tesla stacking the $10,550 off on Cyber Beast inventory. That's the biggest one I found in my area. I even put a screenshot of it right here, $10,000 off on this one plus the $7,500. But even though this was labeled as commercial credit, so you do have to hit this lease button, and you'll see in the fine print details, which I'll show you in just a second, how the $7,500 actually stacks on top of that. So potentially I calculated $18,000 give or take. Now, of course, there could be $1,000 give or take in fees from acquisition fees. Well, there's definitely a $695 acquisition fees that's going to hit no matter what. And you're going to have to buy out this Cybertruck immediately or as quick as possible, because when you do a Tesla Cybertruck lease, if you're leasing the payment, it's going to be close to like 10%, if not more. And so you definitely do not want to be sticking with that lease with it. And so here's the catch. You got to lease it first, then buy it out using third-party financing or even cash. Avoid the 10% lease interest by refinancing fast, because the longer you hold it, the 10% interest will continue to hit it. So you don't want to do that at all. Only works with Tesla Trust or Chase as the lease provider. That's the only ones that I know that I've seen, because I've confirmed. I worked with a handful of people that did this like months ago in December when they were looking to get that lease loophole $7,500 tax credit before it even was around, and because you were able to do that. And so Chase and Tesla Trust are the two I've confirmed that it actually works. 2024 new vehicle inventory only, and be ready for the acquisition fee of $695 in the lease process. And so here's the fine print, because if you take a look at it, you can see in this screenshot, I guess, well, you can't see it in this one, but all the way at the bottom here, let me see if I can get it shown up on the screen. It actually says in the fine print, monthly lease payment already includes the $7,500 Tesla leasing incentive, which is subject to change or at any time. So order does not guarantee eligibility. And so that shows to us that when you lease these vehicles, when you lease these Cybertrucks, you can actually get that 7,500 lease payment. And it's actually on all Tesla vehicles for that 7,500 lease payment and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. I mean, certainly if you want to, this doesn't work on a foundation series, but if you're just wanting to, like, if you don't qualify for the 7,500 anyways, and you don't want to go to the lease loopholes and jump those to save that, whatever, $6,000 to $7,000. I mean, the foundation series is also a fantastic deal because you do get that free lifetime supercharging, which is really nice. And so now the question is this enough to sell out all the different Cybertrucks that are in inventory? And I guess time will tell, because yes, it was like a $5,000 to $6,000 off like a month ago, but it was 1.99%. And I guess they're just flip-flopping and switching to a different strategy, not necessarily flip-flopping, but switching to a different strategy to see if a bigger discount works out for them. Because if you do the math, 5.49% versus like 1.99, that's probably close to that time frame, or probably close to that interest rate savings. And so that's where they're kind of just moving the savings to a different camp to see if, or a different strategy to see if that actually sell. But what I'm hopeful for, I mean, this is still very early in the year, and if Tesla isn't going to be reducing production of the Cybertruck, maybe we'll see like a 0% offer, free supercharging for all Cybertrucks. That would be crazy. And so Fred posted this: Cybertruck is in crisis, new discounts and throttling down. I mean, one thing is for sure, inventory for the Cybertruck isn't necessarily going up and up. So they've done something to calm inventory across all the different models, not just Cybertruck. And so it is very interesting to see these different things and everything. And here is the screenshot. Fun with Numbers found this. If you're looking for a foundation series Cyber Beast, they're up to almost $12,000 off, $11,990. And so certainly it is very interesting to see. And really what I think is happening with the Cybertruck is the price is, it's not obtainable for a lot of different people. I mean, yes, trucks are expensive. They can be expensive, but also, you know, there's also a different segment of the country or market that probably drives these type of trucks. And so for them to transfer, I mean, it has to be worth them to take a risk on it. Ford F-150 Lightning, I kind of think hit the sweet spot with like the $500 to $600 monthly payments, really sold a bunch of them. And so you got to get people to make it a no-brainer for people to get into these vehicles first before actually trying to charge them a premium for the vehicle. And so I think it's going to go lower and lower. And it definitely is going to be going lower. I mean, there's definitely going to be more competition coming into the space as well. Definitely take a look at this. Sawyer posted 2026 Chevy Silverado EV 3W2, a 350-mile truck, and the cost is supposed to be around $50,000. I mean, I've actually got one of these on a Hertz rental, and it was okay. I mean, if it can be $50K, it's a lot of truck for sure, especially for an electric vehicle truck at the end of the day. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what type of competition comes out there. And let us know, are you going to be getting any of these Tesla Cybertruck? Do you think the deal is good? Is this the time to buy now? I personally would say, like, if you don't need a vehicle, my recommendation is always keep waiting, because it is still only the first month of the quarter. Then we get into the third quarter, and then also December as well. And so there's a lot of competition internally. I feel like there's a lot of competition with Tesla vehicles as well. And so you might as well just keep waiting it out, especially if Tesla's going to be keep producing and producing and producing more of these. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. And as you can tell, we are traveling again. So thank you all for dropping in. This is a pre-recorded stream. So once this goes live as our usual time, I will be responding to each and every live stream chat as you're posting and also comments as well. So thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. In this next topic, Tesla headlights just got a new update and now they can move with the road. Here is how it works. And this is by far one of my most exciting features that have been coming out for the Tesla vehicles. Nick posted this. Tesla released a video on how adaptive headlights work. The update is rolling out to vehicles equipped with matrix headlights. So how you can tell is that bulb. Look at your headlights. You'll see like a bulb-ish type of look in the 2025.14 spring update. And so it gives you an explainer here, if you look on the left side and the right side, that is actually the light beams, and it literally cuts out certain areas of the light beam so that you don't blow or push light into people oncoming to you, or that you're behind people as well. So really, really nifty technology. And this is where this technology shines on this like back road, open, really dark roads, or even the highway. When we drove from Austin, Texas to California in the new Model Y, it was fantastic and really cool to see how it functioned in all the different areas as we went through the California and Texas highways. And it was really cool to see like the different areas, like the light beam changing on like the semi trucks and everything. So I don't know, have you got this update yet? And have you driven around at night? It is a really, really cool feature. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. I forgot this is not live. So we're going to jump into the next topic. In this next topic, $0 Starlinks for Canada. We don't talk about the Canada market enough, but they just rolled out a new update or a new incentive. And so if you're looking to get Starlink internet, which is like a remote type of area internet, or even for your house for high-speed internet, here it actually is. You can get a $0 Starlink standard kit. They are waiving the $499 cost, which is really cool to see. Very interesting. And now, I mean, there's monthly plans where you can get it like $10 a month. I don't know if it's $10 a month in Canada, but in the US it is. And I imagine there's a similar plan as well. So really cool. On top of that, if you use our Starlink referral code down below in the description, you can get 1 month free as well. So really cool to see. I mean, maybe this is a push because maybe the Canada market doesn't get enough enrollments, or is it because they are about to roll out a new Starlink router in the US? It seems like they got FCC approval for it. And so if that happens, then they definitely have to get rid of all the other ones or older ones once it actually releases out there. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories, plus more, you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone, and we'll get into the next topic. Do Teslas really depreciate faster than other vehicles? Everyone says Tesla vehicles lose their value fast, but is that actually true? We'll jump into some of the data here. And this was actually a topic that was inspired by our Discord group down below in the description, our super secret Discord group. So definitely jump in, and thank you for the person, I forgot your name, their name, for posting it. But Tesla's used car prices are falling at a rate more than 4 times the overall used car market. Your man posted, specifically, Tesla prices have decreased 6.9% year over year compared to the 1.6% decline for the overall market. Cybertruck experienced the latest drops. And so if you're curious on where this data is coming from, this is from the Car Gurus Index. And Yaman loves posting these deals, and we love seeing them on Model Ys. I mean, take a look at this 2023 Tesla Model Y rear-wheel drive for $27,000. I mean, as you probably know, if you're shopping for a used vehicle, this one needs to be under $25,000 so that you can get that $4,000 used EV tax credit. But certainly, I mean, let's try and answer the question here. Like, do Tesla vehicles depreciate more? And from what I've seen, I would say they do in terms of the overall market, just like Yaman posted with the cargo index, but they kind of track the same thing as luxury vehicles. So of course, luxury vehicles like BMW, Audi, Mercedes, those type of vehicles, rule of thumb, they're going to lose 50% of its value in 3 years, maybe even 2 years. But if you take a look at that, pull that out of the equation, pull out maybe the Hondas and the Toyotas out of the equation, I think electric vehicles, not just Tesla vehicles, depreciate at a pretty rapid pace. And of course, because it's newer technology or it's even tech, I mean, think of it just like how an iPhone depreciates pretty rapidly after the first year as well. You can buy like an iPhone that's 2 years old at 50% of its value, give or take. And so let's take a look at some Mercedes data first. So if you take a look at it, Mercedes does have electric vehicles, their EQ line. I mean, if you look at it, take a look at these prices, 15% year over year drop, 20% year over year drop, and 27% year over year drop. Take a look at Nissan. Nissan has been in the electric game for a long time. Nissan Leaf, 9% year over year drop. And the Aria that just came out, that Model Y competitor, 23% year over year drop. I mean, if you take a look at model by model, I mean, the vehicle just came out in 2023, not too long ago. And yeah, 2023 drop. 23% drop. And then let's take a look at BMW because BMW also has electric vehicles as well. i4, 4%, i5, 11%, i7, 14%, and the iX at 11%. And so, yes, Tesla vehicles, they do drop year over year. And maybe that's a symptom of all these different price drops. But I also feel like it's kind of just normal in the name of the game with electric vehicles. Electric vehicles as a whole are going to drop faster year over year than a normal vehicle. And the reason why that might be because like if you take like a Honda Civic, Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, those type of vehicles, which probably have the highest value increase or retained value because just many more people want that vehicle, that's not going to drop as bad as an electric vehicle where people are looking to get incentives on the front side, like the 7,500 federal tax credit and all these other different things with adoption and things like that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. It certainly is a very interesting time with all these different incentives, and maybe Tesla is dropping down their production, or are they looking to add more incentives and everything? But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. But if you're going to be buying one of these cheaper, low-cost, high-mileage Tesla vehicles like this 2020 Tesla Model 3 for $10,000 or this Model S for also $10,000, I strongly recommend some sort of warranty. And that's where our channel partner Amber comes into play. Amber is a month-to-month warranty for your Tesla. And unlike those other companies that will charge you $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 up front, Amber is month-to-month. Think of Amber like AppleCare, but instead of for your iPhone, it's for your Tesla vehicle. They've got 3 different types of packages right now: Basics, Essentials, and Premium. Basic starts at $65 a month, so definitely check out Amber down below in the description. Use our link to get a no obligation quote for month-to-month coverage on your Tesla. You can see that Amber does have some benefits over the Tesla service warranty as well. So definitely thank you to Amber for partnering with us, and let's get on to the next topic.